Imagine waking up one morning and the first thing you notice is that the lights won't turn on. You go to check your phone, but it's completely dead, and the usual buzz of the internet is nowhere to be found. Your TV doesn't work, the radio is silent, and you can't even find any connection to the outside world. No emails, no news updates, and no social media posts. It's a nightmare scenario that sounds almost impossible, but what if it actually happened? What if all of the world's electricity just shut off overnight? The truth is, we're so used to the constant hum of modern technology that we rarely stop to think about what would happen if it suddenly disappeared. The world runs on electricity. From the lights in our homes to the traffic lights on our streets, to the devices we use every day. Almost everything we rely on depends on electricity, and if it suddenly stopped, chaos would set in very quickly. In the first moments, it might seem like a temporary glitch, maybe a power surge or an unexpected outage that'll be fixed by morning, but as hours turn into the day, it will become clear that this isn't a simple issue. Imagine the panic that would spread as people realize that it's not just one neighborhood or one city or even one country. It's the whole world. Every single electrical grid has gone offline, and no one knows why or when it will come back. Now, the initial concern would be something simple. How do we stay warm or cool depending on where you live? Without power, heating systems and air conditioning would stop working, making homes uncomfortable or even dangerous. And that's just the beginning. Everything we use to stay connected, informed, or entertained is powered by electricity. Without it, we would be cut off from each other, left in the dark both literally and figuratively. Phones, radios, and the internet wouldn't work, and we wouldn't be able to access news or even communicate with people outside our immediate area. The world would feel as if it suddenly shrunk, leaving people isolated and vulnerable. The ripple effect of losing electricity would spread far beyond just our homes. Water treatment plants rely heavily on power to filter and pump water. Without it, millions would lose access to clean drinking water, putting communities at serious risk of disease and dehydration. Hospitals, emergency services, and other critical infrastructure would be crippled. No electricity means no functioning medical equipment, and no power for the staff that keep them running. Ambulances wouldn't be able to respond to calls, and first responders would be stretched thin with little to no resources at their disposal. Things would escalate fast. As hours pass without power, things would begin to take a more serious turn. The quiet panic that started to spread early on would grow into full-blown confusion and frustration. Without electricity, we'd begin to notice how much we truly depend on it for everyday life. For example, our food supply chains would be hit hard. Refrigeration and freezing are essential for keeping food from spoiling, but without power, food in grocery stores, warehouses, and homes would start to go bad quickly.